welcome back to another video and to this stunning guitar. This is the Eastman T59V, and if you haven't seen my unboxing video where I encountered a problem with this guitar, I will link it up above and maybe watch that one first as a sort of precursor to this. But in this video we'll take a closer look at the guitar, go over the spec, hear how it sounds and stuff like that, and probably compare it to the SB59 as well, just so you can hear the difference in the pickups and the guitars, because a few people did ask me for that on the first video, so we will do that. But first of all, let's bring this in so you can all just catch an eyeful of how gorgeous this guitar is. I mean, look at that top and on the back there as well. I mean, it is not uncommon for these Eastmans to be drop dead gorgeous looking, you know, right up there with like PRS in terms of how gorgeous they look. But this thing to me is just one of the best looking 335 type guitars I've ever seen. And spec wise, it's very similar sort of thing. You've got laminated maple top, back and sides, and centre block construction, you know, semi-hollow on either side. Pickups wise, you are getting the Seymour Duncan Antiquities with the aged covers. Electronics, it's all CTS pots, 0.22 orange drop caps, switchcraft, you know, input and switch, so really nice stuff there. Gotoh aged hardware on the bridge and tailpiece. The fingerboard is ebony and it's 12-inch radius. Medium jumbo Jessica frets, which are my absolute favourite fret wire and gauge. The neck is actually 3 pieces of maple. Not sure if the camera's picking it up, but you can count the 3 pieces. And you've got Gotoh SD90 machine heads as well there. And then you get the Eastman logo just on the front. Might be a good chance to show you that repair in a bit better detail as well while I'm here. So I'm not sure how well you'll see that on the camera, but the B and E are where they needed to be relocated a millimetre or so further this way. But yeah, I mean, in terms of spec, it's just a solid, well-made 335 type guitar. The finish on this is the varnish finish. Now, Eastman do a few different finishes. You've got nitro on the really early ones, and then you've got what they call true tone, which is on a lot of the, like, well, I think it's still used now on like the SB59, the T486. True tone is similar-ish to nitro. It allows for a very, very thin finish, and it does wear, but it's not quite the same as you know, the nitro you might think of from old Fenders and Gibsons, but it's still a lovely finish. But this is the varnish, and we'll talk about that in a bit. Let's get some sounds done on this first. I think we'll hear how it sounds, and then I'll come back and share some more sort of thoughts with my first sort of week or two with this guitar. So there you go, you heard a little bit with this guitar there. If that's not enough for you, do not worry, because this guitar, you'll be seeing this on the channel all the time. I'm going to be playing this guitar a hell of a lot because I'm just loving playing it. The intro jam before we started chatting, every single time I play this guitar, I come up with like 6 or 7 of those within the first sort of 10 minutes. And I'm not trying to say that it's like, I'm playing amazing with this guitar. It's more that it's just inspiring me all the time to like explore different sounds. And I think a lot of that is to do with these pickups. Now, the major difference between these pickups and the ones you saw on the first Eastman video and on my SB59 is that they are unpotted. That just means that usually pickups, as they're being made, they're dipped in wax just to get rid of a lot of the, a lot of the overtones and stuff like that, and make them less microphonic. So they're dipped in wax, and then the wax kind of seals the pickup, if you like. Now, a lot of sort of boutique-y pickups or reissue pickups are unpotted, and that's what these are. And I'm finding that it just opens the floodgates to all the different harmonics that you're going to get as you're playing the guitar. And I just love it, and especially playing with your fingers, which opens up another whole world of harmonics. And I'm just finding it so inspiring, something that I don't get on the SB59. That is a much more focused sound, and I'll do a little comparison now in this video, but I'll probably do a dedicated video exploring different tones and stuff just to prove that point. But let's hear just a little demo now of the difference between the two, and maybe your ear can pick it out. So hopefully you can see what I mean there. These pickups, they have so much more going on, and it's to the point where you can't actually run a hell of a lot of gain through them, because then that strength becomes their weakness, and the SB59 is much better for, tight, locked down, more hard rock. The SB59 is the guitar for that job. But I've got to admit, I am very tempted to try and find, if not another set of these, but another set of unpotted, I can't get my words out, pickups for that guitar, the SB59, because I just think, I just really like the sound. And in terms of, is this guitar worth it over a T486? Is this way better? And honestly, yes, it is better, because the pickups alone are going to cost you the difference in those two guitars. Never mind the fact that I got a better neck, or a more comfy neck for me. Never mind the fact that the case that it comes with is a much nicer case. Obviously the finish being different. But I wouldn't say that it makes the T486 feel any less of a good guitar. It's just two great guitars, slightly different, take your pick. So, for me, it's been worth having this instead of another T486. But if you've already got a T486, don't feel that you're missing out on, loads of quality difference, because they are still both amazing guitars. But just one more thing on the finish though, compared to the, like I said, the True Tone or Nitro ones. I do feel that this varnish finish is going to wear very quickly. I just have this feeling, and you will see this guitar in the months to come. So take a good look and see if you can start noticing wear on it. I just, it just feels that it's going to just wears super fast. So that might actually be a negative for some of you. You might be better with the true tone if you just want it to age slowly. Like I said, I just got a feeling that I can wear through this super fast, especially if you've got if you're quite sweaty like I tend to be. But there we go. Me and this guitar, we might not have got off to the best start, but I am super glad that I saw greatness in it and stuck with it and got it repaired. And I appreciate those of you that that said well done for getting it repaired on the first video. So there we go. I think I have got to end on some Foo Fighters, because 335 sort of style, I'm a big Foo Fighters fan, so let's see how it does that. And that's it. So stick around, you'll see it many more times. And well, let's just see if I don't end up putting some unpotted pickups in my SB59 as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.